Trilogy. Yeah, it's interesting that this came out now when maybe Halloween would have been better, but meh, I guess it hasn't had a long development. I mean, the second one came out last Halloween, so I wonder how much more improved this game is compared to the other one, the original. Yeah, I've gone through it. This place seems to be alright. Now, interesting enough, they've dropped the Nazi part of Zombie Army, so I wonder if that was causing some issues or something. So, yeah, maybe they've gone for that, but okay, let's see now. Yeah, just go through. Nope, solo play. Yeah. But interesting now is you can actually change characters.
Carl Fairburn, OSS operative, focused and fearless, unmatched with a sniper rifle. Spent most of the war operating alone behind enemy lines, not used to working in a team, but willing to adapt if circumstances require it. For example, if confronted by millions of bloodthirsty Nazi zombies.
Okay, so they kept the Nazi zombies there, that's interesting. But yeah, no, what's cool is that they've given characters actual bios now. Beforehand, they didn't have any kind of thing other than this is the guy from the V2 single player, etc. It was stupid. And then the other ones are like a German scientist, a German officer, a Russian soldier all from the single player, pretty much. And then also the interesting fact of new female characters. Let's go through the other ones as well.
Dr. Ephraim Schweiger, academic researcher, former pacifist and skeptic, would rather be in a library. Avoided conscription by assisting the Nazis research their favorite obsession, the occult. Inadvertently, he assisted in bringing about the apocalypse. He is no longer a pacifist or a skeptic. Boris Medvedev, Red Army veteran, stoic, practical, and no-nonsense. Fiercely loyal to the deserving, narrowly avoided charges of insubordination on a number of occasions. He has witnessed and survived far worse than the horrors of the zombie apocalypse. Hermann Wolf, Wehrmacht captain. Alert, wary, doting husband and father. Little patience for politics with its attendant egos and backstabbing corruption. Never believed in Hitler's message, but followed orders for the sake of protecting his family.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. I mean, he's not exactly a Nazi believer, because there was quite a few of that in the actual German population, really, at the time of Hitler's reign. There were people who didn't really believe in the Nazi thing, but they just went along with it because their country would have been in the mud otherwise.
Beth Coleman, portrait painter. A keen eye and a steady hand. An artist with a gun. Exchanged brushes and canvas for guns and bullets when subjects stopped sitting politely and started attacking her. No previous combat experience, but quickly discovered a talent for dispatching the undead. Marie Chevalier, resistance fighter. Independent and single-minded. Dreams of owning a vineyard. Executed key sabotage missions to facilitate the Allies' advance through France following the invasion of Normandy. Then traveled alone to Berlin on a personal mission to assassinate Hitler himself.
I wonder if they are possibly from single player, the French resistance.
Anya Bokareva, amateur sharpshooter. Patient, deliberate, and patriotic. Gave up rifle sports and her university studies to serve in the military when Germany invaded the Soviet Union. Rapidly established herself as one of the most formidable snipers in the Red Army.
Yeah, because that was quite interesting, is that the actual Soviets at the time, they fully adopted female soldiers, and largely because of the massive losses on the front lines. But yeah, women proved to be quite capable of doing the things men could. It was rather progressive for a society that was somewhat backward.
Hannah Schultz, freedom fighter. Fierce, driven by vengeance. Orphaned at an early age, values family above all else. Wears the uniform of the man who executed her husband and children.
Oh, that's rather interesting. She isn't actually a female soldier. Yeah, because largely the German Wehrmacht or the German forces of the time didn't have female soldiers. They, in the way the Nazis believed women were better as housewives and as breeding material, which is quite backward. But let's actually play as one of the female characters to see how they do, just as because for fairness there. Yeah, I'll start at basically the first one and work the way through. Defense episode 2 and episode 3 being the new stuff, but I'll work my way through it just like I worked in the original. So, difficulty, I'll keep it to normal, and possibly, is it single player, or should I maybe go for a bit of a... No, but that's way too much. Let's just go for one. Set up for one player and a medium difficulty. Because I am possibly not very good at this game, but let's just see. Yeah, if it proves to be too easy, maybe I'll ramp it up, but otherwise, looking at it, the first level is probably going to be quite easy, and then it gets tougher later on. Bunker.
My Führer, the war is lost. Surrender is our only option. The fatherland will not fall! Execute Plan Z!
Z as in zombie, yeah, and sure. Pop in there with textures. Episode 1 of Berlin Horror.
Germany is shrouded in darkness. Nazi zombies walk the earth. You are one of the few remaining living souls in Germany. You have arrived at an abandoned village, en route to Berlin, hoping to find a working vehicle.
Let's see. Well, it's a nice thing is, yeah, they actually give you the shotgun as a secondary weapon you can take one can load out. Before, it was only ever a pickup you could ever find. I get Grossberg as well. When the actual shotguns they used back then were Winchesters or possibly Berlinis. Okay, let's just start it. One side, Springfield rifle, yep. Standard issue American rifle, high muzzle velocity means compensation is required for gravity and wind, however bolt action slows the fire rate. Oh, that means less compensation for this high muzzle velocity. However, the bolt action slows the firing rate and scope only offers basic magnification. Rifle Gewehr 43. This German rifle is the highest rate of fire available, or the Garand, really? I don't know. Semi-automatic action is complemented by having the highest zoom level. It's complemented. Oh, the low muzzle velocity means when the ground area. Okay. Mosin Nagat. Potent Russian rifle, balanced with a decent zoom and high bullet velocity. Bolt action reload slows the fire rate. The Carabiner 98K, or Car 98K as COD players call it. The German Kar 98 has the highest zoom of any of the available rifles. A lower muzzle velocity requires some compensation from the user at long distances, and the bolt-action mechanism slows the rate of fire. So the exact opposite of the Springfield SVT-40 semi-automatic. A popular semi-automatic rifle on the Eastern Front. The Russian SVT-40 boasts a 10-round clip and a high rate of fire, however limited zoom and high recoil limit its effectiveness at long ranges. The Lee Enfield, the main rifle of the British Armed Forces, holds 10 rounds, but a lower muzzle velocity means additional compensation should be made for wind and gravity. Mentions nothing about its zoom or recoil. M1 carbine, widely used throughout the US military. The M1 carbine has an improved fire rate and holds 15 rounds, high recoil, and a low level of zoom are its weaknesses. Okay, for large capacity has a low zoom and weaknesses. M1D Garand, a variant of the standard US Garand rifle. The M1D features an 8-round semi-automatic clip feed system, has a reduced muzzle velocity relative to its stablemate Springfield. And I think in this game you can actually reload mid-clip, which was something that was extremely difficult in real life. Type 99, T99, bolt action Japanese Type 99. Interesting to have a Japanese weapon in a game that doesn't even feature Japan. Sports only 5 rounds per clip, but features a high muzzle velocity and a high level of zoom. I personally favor the Grand myself. Although it has a reduced muzzle velocity relative to the stablemate, but it's semi-automatic in 8 rounds. I'll probably stick with that. Secondary weapon. MP40. The German MP40 lacks the accuracy of the Thompson, however, it lacks the accuracy? I thought the Thompson, the German one, whatever. However, it makes up for this with its higher rate of fire and more plentiful ammunition when behind enemy lines. Yeah, I thought that one would have been more accurate because the 9mm parabellums it uses have a less kick. And I thought it was a slower firing weapon. I guess it's not accurate in real life. The PPSH-41. The Russian PPSH has a vastly higher rate of fire compared to the other available submachine guns. Yeah, it fucking does. The recoil from this, however, can cause it to be less accurate and more difficult to control. Yeah, when fired at full auto. Small bursts, controllable. Thompson M1. This American-made submachine gun grants superior accuracy and damage. However, ammunition is scarce and it suffers from a slower fire rate. I don't know about that. Yeah, the Blyszkowa. It's a Polish weapon, I believe, or possibly Czechoslovakian. With a high damage output and considerably lower, lower accuracy at range, the Blyszka. It is a great close combat weapon, and it's largely based on possibly the Sten submachine gun from Britain. Though it could also be its own actual design that just developed at the time, because the Type 98, I believe, is a submachine gun from Imperial Japan, which has similar features. There's also the MP38, which is a Russian-made one. Looks just like the Sten, but has a wooden buttstock. It's strange how a lot of countries develop similar-looking weapons without actually collaborating at all. It's interesting. MP44, or also known as the STG-44. High rate of fire and further effective range make the MP44 superior to the MP40. However, slightly less damage output should be a consideration, which is nonsense because that one uses rifle rounds. The 7.62, I believe, that's in the Carabiner 98K, which means it should be a more damaging weapon than the MP40 in real life, but I guess the game has to balance it out. Yep, the 12-gauge shotgun, the Grossberg X2. No, that's not a real weapon. A compact single-barrel pump-action shotgun is sports a 6-round 2 magazine and is loaded with 12-gauge shells, making for good close-quarters crowd control. Yeah, the real version would have been a Winchester and 1942 model. Those were used, yeah, with the Marines, and I think there were a couple in hands of U.S. Army Rangers, or those might have been actually from combat engineers and stuff like that. But it's, yeah, saw most combat in the Pacific Theater. And I will stick to it because it's really nice as a secondary weapon. It really rips zombies to pieces. You can get you can actually knock down crowds of them if they're clustered together close enough. Okay, sidearm pistols. The Colt M1911 pistol. This American pistol deals a lot of damage with its powerful 45 cal bullets. However, these are hard to come by in the field, and it has a slightly lower firing rate than Luger. I guess because he didn't see a lot of Americans in Germany. But it's a very powerful pistol. That 45 round is quite damaging. The LP08 or Luger P08. The high rate of fire from the German Luger is offset by the lower damage it can deal. Yeah, 9mm aren't highly damaging. They're slower, larger caliber pistol rounds. The Tokarev TT-33. A stalwart of the Red Army, the Tokarev TT-33 deals slightly less damage than most sidearms, but boasts 8-round clip and improved accuracy. I don't know, because yeah, it uses 7.62 pistol rounds. Those should be quite powerful, and maybe just a little bit less so than the Colt 1911, but Wembley Mark 4. Oh no, 6, excuse me. Yeah, .455 rounds. I think those, yeah, it's more powerful. I think the classic British revolver, high power coupled with a slower rate of fire, give this 6-shooter a very distinctive feel. Yep. And that's another one. That's another weapon that you can actually get in the loadouts beforehand. You have to find it on the field. And it's also the one I'm going to stick to because it's powerful and headshots are really vicious with it. Now, steel hand grenades. M42 steel hand grenades. The distinctive shape allows the user to throw the steel hand grenade at greater distances, but makes it landing somewhat unpredictable. Yep, potato mashes. I will take all as I can. I'm sure you used to get the secondary type of the M2 was a pineapple grenades as well, but I guess they stripped them out. Landmine TM35. Is it German or American? A useful anti-infantry device, however, a small area of activation is a British and important. I usually would strip out the dynamite and take 2 of those. Or would I strip out... How many grenades do you get? Or what would I normally do? I would take max landmines. Yeah, I normally take a lot of hand grenades, not many landmines. Strip out everything else. Position between 2 points. It's a perfect trap to stop enemies from flanking your position. A POMS landmine. I think those were used by British commandos, possibly. Or I might be completely wrong. Dynamite, general TNT. Dynamite charge which creates a devastating explosion and is remotely detonated by sniping. It can be useful for taking out large numbers of zombies simultaneously. It can also be used in conjunction with strip mines and landmines, making the explosion much more violent. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Let's start game. Germany, May 1945. Almost pretty much the end of the war, so yeah, so we'll engage. Operation Z. Smack you. Right click to zoom. And oops, messed with my first shot. I'll get the second. Alright. Okay, invisible wall. No, the interface is different. Okay, mouse wheel to change, and then 1 to 3 to change. 4 to 5 to change. 4, 5, and 7 I presume to change equipment. So there's control to shoulder fire. Space to kick. E to switch. Alright, remote on the just remote load? Yep, you can reload me. That wasn't actually a real thing in real life. Yeah, there was a complicated reloading mechanism that you had to eject. You had to stick in to eject all the way around. Because you can't reload mid-clip with zipper clips. Well, the Garen actually used a complicated clip system which had a spring mechanism. And let's slow down time. Okay. One other thing is, if you crouch, you'll get more focus time. If you run, it drops significantly, and then it drops even more if you full out sprint. Control. Stop. Foot mount, it's pretty far down. Usually what it's almost come from. So. Oops. First kill cam. Oh damn! He's cheating. There. Okay, second one. And ooh, through his just caught his eyebrow. No 2 for 1 there. Got a 2 for 1 there. No. Damn it. Ooh, what's this gonna be? Oh. Oh, just a singular kill. This one. Oh, we get X-ray shots. Nope. There is a gas mask. That was just gonna pen mouse. Oh, through the eyeball. Nice gore system too. Those corpses before they just they already disappeared. Damn it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, a lot of these dead corpses, oh you can't actually I'll search, but lots of the so now environmental spawns, so corpses are not such a and it's worth taking a look inside buildings because you might find pickups there. Ooh, someone I saved him. Nope, not for long. Grenades. Nope, it's just environment. It's almost everything. Yeah, look at the size of the crosshair for that. That's terrible, but kills instantly when at close range. Well, that was probably a waste of a shotgun shell. The one other thing about this game series is the gore. It's a bit too much at times sometimes. It's a bit squeamish. Almost so much that it kind of falls into this weird niche of that it's more like a slasher gore fest film. It's got this quirky sort of slasher gore fest vibe. More traditional thing, but that's of course, but it's zombies. There's... Oop, where are we going? There should be gold in one of these houses. Ah, fuck it. Sometimes I'm just so bad at this. Hip firing is so much better. Ooh, you can actually go prone? I guess you have to hold the thing. Something I don't remember there actually. Prone ability. Guess I'm wrong. Search. Ah, there is gold. Just keeps your vacants. Yep. At this range I miss. Come on. Ah! Why was he carrying Garand down? That doesn't make sense, but I guess. Video game! Oh shit. Oh shit. And then one ammo too. Precious revolver. Nope. There should be huge train zones coming out of this house next. See if I can rack up any double kills. Jump up, yeah. Gold seal is something for yeah, that's something Oops. Ooh, gotcha. Bolters. It's probably yeah, I think there's a safe house coming right up here. And this interesting enough, an IS-2. Yeah. So if zombies could take out IS-2s, oh gosh. So I didn't even shoot him into the oh, nope. Get down. Get out of there, you. Zombies on control. Oh, let's give this a try. 3 for 1. Oh, okay. She used to. No, that's H. Right. Let's grenade throw again. The unfortunate downside of Winchester. Oh, you're getting back up? No, you don't. That's an interesting thing, there's a combo system in the game now as well. more? Any more? Shotgun because I believe somebody's got it. It's F and you hold it down to get a... Boom! Yeah, how can I forget that? It's F, you idiot. Ooh, lost a leg. Lost the rest of your body. Survive. Nope, don't you go. I told you to stay down. And again! His head exploded? From the kick? Well, I guess they are walking corpses. That should be the same class. Right here. There's nothing else in this place. Nah. Oh, what are you doing? That's another issue I had a lot of fun with the time. Accidentally tossing grenades. Yeah, feels pretty good with my selection. We start chucking ammo, which is nice. Grenade. Grenades. Should be fully stocked now. Open sesame. Here's some quick samples. This is where the real shit, real stuff starts. Get moving here. Stand up. 2 for 1. Probably up the options, of course, there, but for some reason India. Ooh, now he's tough. No, you don't. Stay there. Nope. You don't. Ooh, I'm behind you. Yeah, nope, just in case. Okay. Yeah, I probably should actually put up some amount of 2 players. One taking damage and being just negligent. This is kind of feeling too easy, though we have yet to get to the first personnel wave. Forward. Oh, right between your eyes, that was a good one. They can sometimes spawn behind the ones. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah. Should be some things. Oh, behind still. Yep, simple. Ah, cool, X-ray. Okay, X-ray. Ooh, will this be through him into the... Wasn't it look like a fuel tank or something there? Oof, through his chin. His jaw is actually teeth came up. Jeez. Oh, I missed. Just barely missed. Oh, that's interesting. They're going to check his corpse just to be sure. It wasn't usually. Was there? Oops. I think it was cheap. It's falling down. Small items. That's another interesting thing is they would usually go down when their heads look up. They've upgraded it so that they actually walk around with severed body parts. Let's just plan for the oh, that's my rainbow. Terrible shot with it. Holy crap. Okay. Complete. Is your name mysterious? Oh, yeah, no. Let's set this up first. What's that? Okay, now it should explode without triggering this one, hopefully. Let's put another one here. And a tiger. Looks like model number 222, which is funny. Yeah, there are only like 900 of those that were made. Grand ammo. It's a shotgun. So that's why you see there's only 3 digits vehicles. Or maybe they weren't even 900. What am I saying? I think it was actually more there. Only like 400 or so regional tiger ones ever made. Well, could be also not so much. Let's play some. Let's go take a look at those mosquitoes. No, I don't actually. Let's put more traps and shit. Just hope these don't go all off at the same time. I bet they will. So I'm not going to shouldn't have missed that. Should we place down like this? And then I have more trip mines. Here, my first stairwell, trip mine at the top of the stairwell, just else. Start. I might be putting too many. Let's find all the retreat points. Here. Alright, let's get this party started. Let's survive the siege. go upstairs, guys. Second. And there should be a gigantic army of zombies. Zombies coming from west. I think. Maybe. Okay, I guess there was a small setup time. Yep, here they go. Keep some out. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh yeah, center of the skull. And right through the shoulder blade to the back too. Oops, that's that one up. Okay, they should start exploding. Ooh, no, I think that was sort of a chain reaction, which is more than nice. Oh, come on, I didn't even hit bottom, it was just his shoulder. He's dead from that, that's a weak zombie. Yep, there he's getting back up. Oop. Action. Oop. More explosions, holy crap, yeah, that was a chain reaction right there. Honestly, any suiciders. Oh, yep, they're coming in the house now. That was an explosion from the staircase. Okay, let's actually start tossing grenades into that throng. It's gonna bounce. Nope. Oh, here comes a... Oh, he got taken out by my grenade. Oh, one right behind me. Nope. Coming in the house now. I'll wait till it goes off. Yep. I think that's close. Yep, it's gone. Now it should be good. Let's get away from him. Right. That actually works. We probably got some. Oh, ooh, through the body. Oops. Took one. No, just one down. There's corpses there, and plenty of was in a stack. Yeah, that does mean now I don't have trip mines or things. Oh, those went off too. Got outside. Yep, that went off as well. It was a chain reaction, or they were coming in through the back. Right, let's restock ammo and stuff. Should... Oh, what's that? Ah, Panzerfaust. Now that replaces my shotgun. And it's pretty good, but you only get like one shot of it right now, and I think you can collect about 2 or 3 reloads to it, which is actually quite impossible. You can reload a Panzerfaust once. It's a disposable one-use weapon. But of course, this being a explosive personality, Of course, this being a video game, anything's possible. This actually couldn't be this. There we go. This. It's an interesting course. One bed. Okay, I think everything is full. Yep. Let's get the hell out of here. And another knockout IS-2. Along with the tiger. Nice quadrant. Zombie. Looks like there's foundation. Nope, zombies are coming. There'll be a bunch of them down this. Just at the right time there. And I'm a crap shot as well. Oh, coming behind me, yep. Oops. Can I get a multi-shot? I think the low muzzle velocity is effective in getting multiple headshots. It's interesting with shoulder pad armor and stuff. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Oh, they're upstairs. That's interesting. Yeah, I can't really. Creepy picture. Screw that. Nope, that's not. I thought there was now the grandfathers or the fathers of Colony. Looks like. Yeah. Oh, some more. Was cool. Well, that was a cool effect. Nope. Yeah, that's the one saving grace of the Grand. And stuff like the Caterpillar, the Cobia, and the SVT, semi-automatic nature. It's somewhat easier just to. Ooh, they're like a double kill. 2 for 1. Headshot. Oh. Grenade. Probably lost his leg in the explosion. Check that research. Let's get. Oh, there's a sick house right there. I remember that one. This is interesting. This is a ZS-5, I believe they were. Field guns. They were used by the Soviet army to take out as an actual tank destroyer, anti-tank gun. Well, nothing. Okay, let's get some guys. Say 1,000. Got shotgun. I don't think I used any of the rounds from last time. some landmines, no truck mines. There's dynamite. I know there's going to be a skeleton wave coming up at this crossroads next, and it's going to be kind of the best. Ooh, ammo for Panzerfaust. I don't have a Panzerfaust though, this would just be in case I need to get one. Yeah, there's a bit of a wave thing at this crossroads. Some stuff down. I wish I had some ship mines instead of... Ooh. Nope, stay away. Oh, here we go, skeletons are difficult. You have to shoot them in the chest. There they go. Ooh. Okay, they're not too difficult, so long as you shoot them in the chest. I think I'm getting a bit of an aim assist here though, because it's only on bottom. Kill. Okay, yeah. Oh, cheekbone. Okay, there are supplies in this. So now a cafe. I guess you could call it a bar, possibly as well. There's a bar. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, no, looks like it. That's a menu. And very blurry things on the menu. I can't read that. Do you have anything interesting? Just a random ammo. I dug the bullet I shot into it around. Oh wait. Oh, staircase. Ah, look. Explosives. I believe this is right there. Yep, hold down to use some. Oh, that's good. Trip mines too. Oh, good use. Unknown. Set them off. Nope. Scout as much of them as I can up together. Come on, guys. Play. Let's watch them burn. Ooh. And here we go. Rocket guns. Let's go, man. Funny thing, normally isn't actually semi-auto, it's lever action. Single action, I believe it's called. You have to actually click the revolver handle back. Oh, that was a fuck up. Got the thing out. Well, I got one kill from it. It's an environment, also this. Ooh, did I get a double there? That fell down. Oh, this is lag. Come on. Switch there for a sec. Oh, you don't. Nope, you do. Oh, missed. Damn it. Combo lost. No speed loader, so I don't. So I can load every single shell. Okay, let's try and get some shots on these guys. Ooh, do I get a double? Do I get a double? Yep. Not a very good camera shot, but whatever. Oh, through his eyeball! Take them out. Nope. And fine. That's it. Two knockout tigers. And they've reused the same model because the number is the same. I assume this one is also the exact same. Yep, number 222. It'd be funny if it was actually 666. That would have been funny, the Rebellion. Come on. Oh, any trip mines, any trip mines. Another bar, or in this case it's probably a coffee house. That's a coffee there. Some authentic what's that, propaganda posters. Ah, that's the same one I saw from that side, but there's the holdout area. So that, yeah, that's the exact same one I pointed out, but Yeah, that's the copy. It's an exact copy. It's just the same one. Same with the IS-2s, I believe. It's one static model which is reused time and time again. Oh, look at this. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Wow, that's a lot of landmines. Oh no, that's all ammo. Those are, was it PPSH, drum mags, and then there's other things. And an unexploded can. Ooh, will it explode on its own? Nope, it's not that fragile. Another IS-2. And another knocked out Tiger. With this exact same new number marking. So it's hard to see what was in Earth's on it. Safe house number 3. I think this is the last safe house because after this is the church. Let's go some window. Full on, leave those secondary. Grand, low. Yeah, I picked up something there. What was that? Trilogy. Should I go for another weapon? No, I'll keep to the same rifle playthrough. Maybe I'll change out for the next one. Ooh, first appearance of zombie snipers or occult snipers, whatever you want to call it. Then they have that witch jump. But, oh! Jumps up there. Ooh, did I get you finally? Oh, through his arm and his chest. I really like the actual design of those occult snipers. They are pretty cool looking with the gas mask. Second one, yep. I get him without even being all zoomed in, you can see. Oh, it's not that great. Through his throat, out his shoulder. Use copy, it's interesting. Don't see. Can't remember what that phrase was. Kill them all. Boom. This thing instantly goes up. That was pretty cool in slow-mo. Should be another one or two of those guys spawning as I get closer. Or is it up? Oh, there we go. And through his shoulder. I like how he pushed the thing out of the way, that was pretty crazy. Should probably try and save that for the fold-outs you have to do in the church. Oh, damn it. Ooh, through his throat. Oh, there we go. Oh, fucking hell. I guess didn't you any bullets? Like, yeah. That's so cool. Once you shoot the top of their head off and it rolls away at the separate jib. That is quite interesting. Yeah, they really upped the gore system on this one. Well, I don't know how much of the body is really salvageable. That's correct. Anything around here? I remember being able to explore this part. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, can't kick down that door. They rendered stuff on the inside of the door. Inside of the building. I bet I missed a good number of gold bars, which never are. Oh, there's one. Speaking of that, oh, 3? Huh. Yeah, must have run over one by mistake. Objective completed. Checkpoint. Get to the place. Oh, let's start with my means. What's that? This one probably better. That's a lot of barrels. Glad you can't pick them up and move them around. You could push them up. Oh, really? I haven't even finished banging coming down the line. Shit. You bastards. Skeletons, don't go there. Set off prematurely. And then there's the creature. Does the creature take up the primary or secondary? It is the secondary. They changed it. It used to be the primary in the first game, which is weird because then you could have 2 shotguns essentially. Now between the creature and Winchester, which seems to have fallen through the floor, I don't know. Well, let's give it a try. Take off a little bit. And I'm fighting the church. No, you don't. Oh, get down. Still dead. Oh, there we go. See, this one's more powerful, I believe, but it's much more limited capacity. Yeah. I think I will keep this. Yeah, the Winchester shotgun is good up until you basically get the preset. Oh, that's our first appearance. LNG heavy. You know, super elite, as I call it. You can keep them stunned if you keep shooting them in the head. And it's also the main damaging point of them as well. Let's go back to hurts the meat. No, stay away. Oh, shit. crap. Yeah, they're the tough guys. Really tough to take out. So this time I don't get a chance to. It's the first wave. Big enemies, yeah, I know. Oh, just after I set down the landmine and stuff. And I've still got the shotgun. Let's change up the creature. Ah, the actual thing didn't fall through the floor this time. There's that heavy one. Spawn yet. Okay, stay away from that landmine. One more, we get one shot. Shot in the dick, I think. Oh. Here we go. Oh, someone got stuck. There's a glitch. And don't be afraid to take advantage of glitches, kids, because it fucking helps. Oh, see, one is an asshole and you can find a glitch against. Make it, make it, make it! Oh, too hard. Oh, jeez. About to die to regular zombies. That's not a good thing. Oh, somebody's alive. Oh, did I blow up? Neat. Does he circle back around? I wonder, did I get him? His body, I know, vaporizes very quickly, and I guess, seeing as I can't see him, got killed with one of those explosions. Nice. The second one doesn't come along. I think they're mice. No double headshots. Oh, that was only the one. Okay, yeah, because I did have it on the set too. Marksman on one skill, one player. I think, yeah, depending. I think I just handled it badly the first time. I probably should really up it to 2. Up the zombie spawn limit to 2 players. And there's a bunch of guys who weren't with me. Whatever. Yeah, I got the best shots because I was the only shooter. 236 kills, highest combo was 20, that's kind of disappointing. Score 40,035. Scope shot accuracy 80%, headshots 90, explosive kills 100, don't mention the Z word. Scope distance 3,000. Well, that's probably a good one. It's probably you can probably get longer from other places. Yeah, that concludes Berlin Horror: Village of the Dead. I only got 3 of the 5 gold bars and none of the bottles, which are bloody hard to find, I must say. So, well, we will continue. And
Berlin is burning, and all souls remaining here are damned. The streets crawl with Nazi zombies. Find the source of this unearthly scourge.
Yeah, somewhere. I am gonna stop now, and we will see the Cathedral of Resurrection in our next game. Oh well. See ya.